Gold Apollo, a Taiwanese electronics company, found itself at the center of an international controversy. The company, known for its pagers, faced serious accusations. Their pagers were linked to explosions in Lebanon and Syria. These explosions killed 9 people. The victims were members of Hezbollah. Gold Apollo's CEO, Xu Qingquang, denied any involvement. He confirmed the pagers were theirs. However, he said they were not designed to explode. Xu claimed they sold regular pagers. He blamed a company called BAC Consulting for the modifications. BAC Consulting is based in Budapest. Little is known about them. This lack of information raises suspicions. How did a pager company get caught in such a dangerous plot? Investigations revealed that the pagers had been tampered with, but the exact method remained unclear. The story made international headlines, causing a media frenzy. Public outcry grew as more details emerged. Governments around the world began to take notice, launching their own inquiries. Forensic experts were called in to analyze the devices. Legal battles ensued, with Gold Apollo fighting to clear its name. Diplomatic tensions rose as countries demanded answers. The case highlighted the vulnerabilities in global supply chains. In a world increasingly reliant on technology, the incident served as a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking within everyday devices. As the investigation continued, the shadow of doubt loomed large over Gold Apollo, leaving many questions unanswered. Xu explained how Gold Apollo got involved with BAC Consulting. He mentioned a Taiwanese woman named Teresa. Teresa introduced herself as BAC's representative in Taiwan. She contacted Gold Apollo 3 years ago. After months of talks, a deal was struck. Gold Apollo would supply pagers to BAC. Xu said BAC mentioned East Africa, they never mentioned Lebanon. BAC Consulting is a new company. It was registered in May 2022. Their online presence is minimal. Financial records are scarce. This raises more questions than answers. BAC Consulting is shrouded in mystery. The company operates under a veil of secrecy, leaving many questions unanswered. Public records reveal limited information. Despite extensive searches, only a few details about the company have surfaced. It was established in May 2022. This recent inception adds to the intrigue as it quickly gained attention. The owner is Cristiana Barsani Arcidiacono. She is a figure of interest with a background that raises more questions than answers. The company's financial statements show a balance of just over $320. This modest sum is puzzling for a firm involved in high-stakes consulting. This is a surprisingly small amount. It begs the question of how the company sustains its operations and what its true financial health is. Could a company with such limited resources be involved in such a complex operation? The financial discrepancy is a key point of curiosity. Barsani Arcidiacono's online profiles are unremarkable. Her digital footprint is minimal, offering little insight into her professional life. She presents herself as a business development consultant. Her role seems straightforward, yet the lack of substantial information is perplexing. Her expertise is in natural resources and sustainable development. This niche field suggests a specialized knowledge base. Her LinkedIn profile links to BAC Consulting. However, the company's page is sparse, with few details about its projects or clients. Attempts to reach Barsani Arcidiacono have been unsuccessful. Emails and phone calls go unanswered, adding to the enigma. Her role in this plot remains unknown. The lack of communication raises suspicions about her true intentions. The lack of information is concerning. It leaves many wondering what BAC Consulting is really up to and why it operates in such secrecy. It fuels suspicions about BAC Consulting's true nature. The mystery surrounding the company continues to grow, leaving more questions than answers. A year into their business relationship, BAC made a strange request. They wanted to design their own products, which was quite unexpected given their previous reliance on Gold Apollo's designs. But they wanted to use Gold Apollo's trademark. Xu found this odd, as it was unusual for a company to request the use of another's trademark without a clear reason. BAC's designs were not sophisticated. They lacked the finesse and quality that Gold Apollo prided itself on. BAC's payments were also suspicious. They were often inconsistent and came from various sources. They were sent from a Middle Eastern bank, which raised further questions. This was unusual for a Hungarian company, as their financial dealings typically stayed within Europe. The payments were often flagged by financial institutions for their irregularities. Gold Apollo's bank in Taiwan froze them, causing significant disruptions. This caused delays and raised red flags, making it difficult for Gold Apollo to maintain smooth operations. The last shipment to BAC was in early 2023. It was a critical delivery that marked the end of their dealings. The explosive pages, called R924, were acquired by Hezbollah in February. This was a shocking revelation. How did Hezbollah get them so quickly? The speed of the transaction was alarming. The timeline doesn't add up. There were too many inconsistencies and unanswered questions, leaving Su and his team deeply concerned about the true nature of BAC's intentions. Section 5. A trail gone cold. Su insists Gold Apollo did not create the explosive pages. He said they only sent standard parts to BAC. They didn't know about any modifications. Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs supports Su. They found no record of Taiwan exporting pages to Lebanon recently. This suggests the pages were altered elsewhere. BAC Consulting is the prime suspect, but how did they do it and where? The investigation faces a difficult task. Tracing the components is crucial. The investigation needs international cooperation. Multiple companies in different countries are involved. This complexity makes finding the truth harder. Section 6. The Global Supply Chain Conundrum. The case of the exploding pages exposes a vulnerability. Global supply chains are complex. Tracking goods is difficult. Components can pass through many hands. This makes it easy for them to be diverted or altered. This case highlights the potential for misuse. Technology is often dual use. It can be used for good or bad purposes. It's crucial to have strong oversight. We need to prevent technology from being used for harm. The international community must work together. We need to strengthen export controls. We need to be vigilant about the potential misuse of technology. This case is a wake-up call. Section 7. Implications for security and trust. The use of modified pages in attacks has serious implications. It erodes trust in technology. It highlights the vulnerability of civilian devices. Everyday objects can be turned into weapons. This case raises questions about security. How can we ensure that technology is used safely? How can we prevent similar incidents from happening again? These questions demand urgent attention. The implications extend beyond this one incident. It highlights a growing threat. The misuse of technology can have devastating consequences. Section 8. The need for enhanced oversight. The case underscores the need for stricter controls. We need better oversight of dual-use technologies. Governments and companies must work together. We need to prevent the diversion of technology for illicit purposes. This includes improving export controls. We need to know where sensitive technology is going. We need to know who is using it. Transparency and accountability are crucial. We also need to strengthen international cooperation. Sharing information and intelligence is essential. This will help us to identify and address threats more effectively. Section 9. Gold Apollo's plea of innocence. Gold Apollo maintains its innocence. The company claims it was unaware of any wrongdoing. They are cooperating with the investigation. They have provided information about BAC Consulting. The company's reputation has been damaged. They are working to clear their name. They want to prove they were not involved in the plot. The investigation will determine the truth. The evidence will show whether Gold Apollo was complicit or a victim. Section 10. Taiwan's investigation. Taiwanese authorities are taking the matter seriously. They are conducting a thorough investigation. They are examining Gold Apollo's export records. They are also trying to gather information about BAC Consulting. The investigation is ongoing. It is unclear when it will be concluded. The authorities are determined to uncover the truth. The outcome of the investigation will have significant implications. It will shed light on the extent of the plot. It will also determine who is responsible for the deadly attacks. Section 11, the unfolding narrative. The case of the exploding pages is a complex one. It involves multiple actors, countries, and technologies. The investigation is ongoing. The full story is yet to be revealed. What we know so far is troubling. It highlights the potential for misuse of technology. It also exposes the challenges in securing global supply chains. The case is a reminder of the dangerous world we live in. It is a call for vigilance, cooperation, and accountability. We must work together to prevent similar incidents from happening again.